Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be fighting the dragon and getting this awesome armor that you see me wearing. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today I think our goal should be to try and get to the dragon and fight the dragon. The main reason is so we have access to the end, and the end is going to provide us with a lot of different opportunities, such as the ability to use our laser to mine up draconium, which is going to be very, very useful later on, as we are going to need tons of it. But before we even get started with that, we should probably start taking a look at what we can do with our supremium. We do have a lot of it, and we should be able to utilize it some in making some of this beautiful armor that we should have the ability to make, which is supremium armor. Now, supremium armor is going to be really nice. We can remove our jetpack. It's going to give us flight. It's also going to give us some pretty nice protection against mobs, including the dragon and things like that. So we'll have some really, really nice protection already. But this thing is kind of expensive. I'm not going to lie. It is pretty expensive. I do want to go ahead and take these wither skeleton skulls out of here, because if I don't, we're just not going to have any. Over here, I think we're just running out of soul sand is the issue over here. That's probably why we even have these wither skeleton skulls that have been built up. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. So at this moment, after all of our supplies have ran out, we have, let's see, nether stars, 744 nether stars currently. That's crazy. That's a large number. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we actually need 4 supremium armor cores. We need 4 of these things. And to get this is going to require some nether stars. That's not the hard part. The hard part is just making sure we have enough resources to provide for each one. So we know we're going to need 4 blocks of diamonds. That's a no-brainer there. We're going to need some emerald. We're going to need 4 blocks of gold. And we're also going to need 4 blocks of lapis. And this should just fall into place. We should have just about everything required for this. Now we are going to need some of these base ingots here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to set up automation, I think, for the other ones. Maybe not. It all depends. So let's go ahead and make the base here. We are going to need 4 of these, because as you see, the progression line goes here next. And it looks like we're missing something. We're missing Prudentium. So let's just take a look at Mystical. And we'll just request 4 of those. There we go. Oh, we're going to need way more than 4, aren't we? We're going to need... Let's do 20 for right now. So there's 4 of this core. We need to upgrade that core even more. And we're going to need a few of these. That's the good part about having that auto crafting. Alright, so there's our intermedium. Last but not least, or second to last, we need to go ahead and do this, which is the supremium essence. We need a couple of those. And that's not too difficult. Look at that. We've already got our cores up and running. Now, this is the only part that is going to be a little bit expensive. But I want to make sure that my wither skeleton skulls are available. And there we go. I almost think it's because it prevents wither. I think this stuff prevents withering effect, if I remember correctly. I have no idea. But, alright, let's take a look at the crafter. I am going to need another crafter. I think I have enough resources. And this one crafter should provide enough for everything we're going to be working with. Okay, so I went ahead and got the auto crafting stuff set up for it. So now we should be able to take a look at the armor here, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we need 20 supremium ingots. So 20 of these bad boys. And okay, so we got this thing right here. Request failed. One of the crafting ingredients ended up needing itself. Okay, so I believe that it is for supremium essence up here. And I think it's most likely due to how our crafting recipes are set up over here. Yeah, I think if we take these out and then try that again, this might work. Yes, okay, so we're missing insanium ingots. We're missing 22 of them. Let's just go ahead and see if we can't craft 10 of these. Okay, so we have 10. Is it just inferium that we're missing at this point? It might be. It might be that we're just missing a couple inferium here. And if that's the case, then I can just grab some tape. And what we'll do is we'll just swap these out again, like I've done before. Like this one should have, oh yeah, it's like 12,000 stored up. We'll just swap that out. Throw that down here. And then we can actually, we should be able to throw these back in, because these are for the crafts. And then this one up here we'll pull out, and we'll go ahead and try this again and see if maybe we can do 10 here. So we're missing about 8,000 essence for this, which is fine. We should have just about enough. Let's try 8. Okay. We'll try 5. So 5 is totally enough. That'll get us 15. But I believe we're very close to getting there. We might also have a hang up somewhere. Oh no, it's just the speed. Okay, so we're just worried about crafting all this. It has to do multiple crafts first, and then it will start. As you can see, it's just draining the amount that's in here fairly quickly. Okay, so to be able to complete our armor, which we definitely will be by the end of the episode today, we're going to need 8,492 more of just the base inferium essence. That is all we're going to need, and we should be able to maintain that. We should be able to gather that today, no problem. This actually runs really fast, so just from the time that I put this in here, we're already at 200. So by the time we do other things like, I don't know, sort out our inventories, and by the time that we go and actually find the dungeon and everything, we should be fine. So with that being said, let me go ahead and throw my patterns in here. We have pretty much everything. I mean, we're just waiting for 4 of these supremium ingots, and we are good. But while we wait, let's take a look at something we might be able to use. So there is this Ender Pearl here, or the Eye of Ender, but we have several uses that we can use this Eye of Ender for. And this is normally how you would find the dragon, but we are going to do something a little bit different. Of course, we are going to need a few of these guys, just in case the portal's not completely finished. But we should be able to, let's see, I think there's one in Cyclic that is a reusable Eye of Ender, if I remember correctly. It might not be Cyclic, it might be Random Things. Ender Orb, reusable Ender Pearl. I don't think that's the same thing. Ah, here it is. It's the solid Ender Eye. So yeah, this is just surrounds an iron block, and voila, we have a solid Ender Eye, and we can now throw it and sort of find the direction that this guy is going to be in. Now, before I head off too far, I do need to make sure that this is loaded. This, at least our farm here. There we go. That should be plenty. And then, yeah, we're just going to head off in this direction, I guess, until we find the stronghold. It shouldn't be too far away. At least I wouldn't think. Now, we do need our glider. That would probably help, wouldn't it? We do have a jetpack, but I think a glider would be nice as well, so that way we can just sort of glide our way to victory. I did go ahead and make some slime boots, just so I stopped taking fall damage. I was taking so much fall damage. And we're also going to need, we have our book so we can just teleport. We're gonna need some food. Carrot should do the trick. We have all the Eyes of Ender that we need to fill out a whole portal. It's just now becoming daytime. I think we should be perfect for finding this guy. Alright, let's go ahead and throw the rest of that in there. Alright. So, it's off in this direction, as we've seen. So, honestly, we just need to continue in this direction until something breaks. At least that's what I'm gonna do. Well, you guys probably know what that means. When this guy teleports into the ground, you know that it's time to start digging down. Yeah, this is probably a bad idea, but usually if it's here, we'll be able to stumble upon it. We are up in the mountains, so it does pose a little bit of a struggle. But I mean, this guy is telling me it's down here. And it's down here, all right. Hey, and here we are. Now I might be able to keep going. These guys not bug me too much. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna have to wander around here, I guess. Potentially finding it by walking around. Man, this is all tore up. Like, this guy is pretty mangled. Not gonna lie. So yeah, we have a bit to sort of discover. The eye should still tell us, I think, the general direction of where the actual portal itself is, if I remember correctly. So it could still be like right down here. Hey, there's a library. Ooh, let's see what enchants are in here. Will it not let me look at that book? Hey, okay, whoa. Necromancer's hat from Wizardry. Ender Orb. Reusable Ender Pearl. A lovely Ender Sack, which is a portable Ender Chest. A Wing Charm gives you slow fall. Advanced Machine Frames. Yes, I will take those. Corrupted Chorus Fruit lets you phase through walls for a few seconds. That's really cool. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Last Stand. Oh man, that is a good enchant right there. Emerald Pickaxe, which is just a really high durability pickaxe. Earth Mage Leggings. I don't know. We might keep some of these things just to see what they do. Usually there's two chests in here. This is one of them. That's what that wing thing lets you do. That's gonna be annoying. There we go. What do we have in here? Seal of Protection upgrades any wizardry armor or any wizard armor to make it legendary. That's crazy. Spawner Seeker is pretty good. This will actually help us find where it's at. Storm Mage Boots. So this is all like helpful stuff. Chocolate, brass. Ooh, I'll take the bat wings. Those will be useful later on. Awesome. So we ended up getting the Spawner Seeker. This should actually help us a lot. Right? So it's pointing us in this direction. At least I think so. So yeah, over in this direction somewhere is where we need to be. According to this thing. Let's get up out of here. So this thing usually takes you where you need to go. And the only spawner I can think of is going to be a silverfish spawner. If it's looking for that, which it may not be. May not be looking for that. I do, however, hear lava. Which is a good sound in my book. Because that means... potentially... this thing is nearby. Alright, let's over in the light. Let's use this guy. Alright, so it's saying right over here. I hear a little bit of lava. Is it directly down here? No way. Well, it was exactly where we thought it was. It was literally right where we were hearing the sounds. I think for this, I'm going to just, like, remove all of this junk that is built up around us. Because I do want the shards that you get from this spawner. There we go. And yeah, this is a completely empty portal. I am so glad we brought all of the Eyes of Ender for this. And last but not least, and we activated. So, we should be able to set this to in portal. And now we can get back and forth here quickly from our home to here. Alright, so I'm going to head back and then I'm going to check and see how my essence is doing and see if we don't have enough or what we need. So we ended up having enough, and as you can see, this whole thing drained. We had like 9,000 in there. So let's take a look at our Supremium now. There's our 2. We should have 1 more waiting to be made. Oh goodness. These zombies would just leave us alone. We have 1 more, almost ready to go. But that should mean we can go ahead and start crafting our individual parts. And we have 4 left. Guys, we have a full set of Supremium armor. This stuff is not easy to get, by the way. And now we can just completely void off jetpacks, because now we have just standard creative flight with our armor. Like, this is great. And if we need to repair it, there is a simple way for us just to repair this armor. There are item repairers, in which I've talked about before, and we just throw that in there whenever we need to repair our stuff. So, I think now is just about the time that we can fight the dragon. We have shurikens, which shurikens will work against the dragon. And then we also need a sword. Now, there's many different types of swords that we can use. It doesn't really matter at this point. The dragon is a super weak and squishy mob in the scope of modded. So, let's see. What kind of crazy swords do we have at our fingertips that do high damage output? I mean, I'm sure any of the Tinkers would. We can't access anything that's from the Between Lands, as we've not been there yet. You know, we might just get away with like an Emerald Sword, does like 9 damage. That'd be pretty nice. If we got into Astral, we have some higher tier stuff there, but I'm not too concerned about that. Cyclic. Oh, okay, so there's the Crystal Swords, Sword of Evasion. The Crystal Sword might be something we can do. Maybe not. I was going to say maybe this Premium Sword would also be nice. I mean, honestly, we could probably just get away with a Diamond Sword, right? Not even enchanted, just straight up just a Diamond Sword. This does 6. Uh-oh, we have company. Ow. These guys are the worst, by the way. Alright, so yeah, I just think a diamond sword or an emerald sword. Does emerald do more damage than a diamond? It does. So yeah, emerald is probably going to be the best, unless there is a Nori sword, which I don't. That does 9.5. That is probably going to be the best option, is going that route. So now that I don't have a jetpack, it's a little bit different. I got to get used to the flight on this. So we have that. So now we should be able to make the sword for it. And yeah, that's going to be a pretty high damage sword. At least it's going to be good enough for killing the boss. When it comes to other things, I mean, like strength, all we really have is like strength potions. And I don't think... Yeah, this Charm of Strength is requires some premium apples, which we don't have access to yet because we don't have enough premium. That's probably going to be about it, unless we just make strength potions, which I'm not too concerned about. Alright guys, I guess it's time to fight this dragon. To do that, well, it's as simple as making sure we have... Actually, let's get some more carrots. So I have some food. I'm going to repair my drill. Not in the painting machine. What's wrong with me? I'm going to repair my drill. We can even repair that while we're here. I think that's about it. Storage? Like, we can get a bag? A storage bag whenever we go doing some adventuring? Other than that, guys, I think we're ready to go. So, simple teleport to the end portal. And we're already here. And then we just got to jump through. Oh boy. Alright. So here we are in the end. You can already see there's some crystal formations. There's a lot of different stuff on the ground. And then of course, right away we got to just get our shurikens. I've never seen them like land right away. That's kind of interesting. We do this on the ones that he's connected to. It hurts him. Now these are the only ones that... Oh, you know what I almost forgot? I forgot Dragon's Breath. I forgot the bottles to gather some Dragon's Breath. You know what? I always forget to do that. Always forget to get bottles. Which means we're going to have to spawn in. Or not spawn in. We're going to have to respawn the dragon to get those bottles. Because there's no way for me to get out of here and get bottles right now. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Oh well, we should be able to take care of him pretty quickly. Let's see. For one thing, shurikens definitely do some damage to the dragon. And if you spam them enough, it kind of almost halts the dragon in one spot while you're flying. So you can like shuriken this guy to oblivion, which is super useful. Come on, Mr. Dragon. Do we have another one still available? Oh, we do. I was like, how's he healing himself? Alright, is he about to land? He's about to land. Okay. So, down here. Just hit him a couple times. I still don't think shurikens work down here. Yeah, shurikens don't work. But this is like super quick when it comes to dragon fights. Our shurikens do 10 damage apiece. Way better than a bow. And he's dead. And also, we can glitch him out if we keep hitting him with damage. Look at this. We can glitch the dragon out. And we cause this weird effect to happen if we keep attacking the dragon. And yeah, that's one of the things. Technically, at that point, it basically goes, oh, you just killed the dragon like a bunch. Also, I've noticed, did we not get, okay, I was about to say, did we not get a dragon heart? But we did, okay. And then also, let's go ahead and punch this. Well, that's kind of not cool. It went right into the void. That is not cool at all. Well, there's a chance that when we go back in here that it will be there, but I highly doubt it. Let's go in and see. Oh, I thought I had lost the dragon egg, but luckily spawn is right here. And I was like, ah, maybe it's by our base. And I went to looking and I was like, oh man, I thought I lost it. And I went right by my thing and I was like, oh, over in the corner, I was like, is that the dragon egg? Yep, that's the dragon egg. So the dragon egg was literally right at spawn. So luckily enough for us, it landed here. Now I do need to capture it, so we'll go ahead and break that. And voila, we get ourselves the dragon egg. All of that work for this dragon egg. And this right here can be used for several things. Of course, we're going to end up farming the dragon eventually. Preferably with woot would probably be the best way to farm the dragon. Even though that does sound kind of difficult in itself, because we would need like we need glass, and we would also need a gas farm, which I mean, a gas farm's not too difficult either. But we do have a dragon egg. One of my favorite things to do with this dragon egg is to put it on a mill. That is probably going to be the best thing for this. Is going to be a dragon egg mill. This will get us 500 grid power like it's nothing, right? Which is great. And it also requires some stars, but still having that grid power, oh, it's just worth it in itself. So let's see. I might actually put this down here so it's out of the way. We'll go one more block. We still have some more adventuring to do. Let's go ahead and place this here. Dragon egg on top. And then you just fill this up. And then you never have to worry about seeing it again. But now we should have 500 grid power. So anything that we're using that uses grid power, we can now double up on. We can start working with upgrades. And we're just gonna have a lot more fun making some more machines. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode and I hope you learned something. If you did, don't forget to comment down in the comment section below. Let me know what you enjoyed about today's episode or any of our episodes that we have done thus far, guys. And also, if you haven't already clicked that like button, what you doing? What are you doing? You should have already clicked that like button. You know you like this episode. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching.